Hi friends, today we are going to see demo on redirecting the client connection. Let's have a brief about this new feature before we start with any demo. This feature is currently in preview and available to Business Critical Edition or higher. So redirecting client connection is very crucial feature for client facing application which needs high availability and seamless connection switching between different accounts set up across region or cross cloud platform. So basically, in short, this is a new feature introduced in Snowflake, uh, which will help the client-facing application to reduce the pain of changing the connection details while connecting with the client-side application. So before we start with any demo, I would like to suggest you to please have a look in my blog, recent blog on this topic. I have captured lots of detail over there. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, I will request you to please subscribe to my channel to get the notification whenever I publish any new content. So this is the desired state architecture which I am going to demo. So in this architecture, you can see the animation architecture. You can see that this is the client application. In our case, in our demo, it will be the SnowSQL, which is acting as a client application. This client application will connect to the primary account or secondary account or secondary 2 account. So basically I have 3 accounts set up. All are business critical edition. So basically this is my primary account which is on UWest to AWS. Then I have a secondary first secondary account which is on West Europe Azure. And then I have another secondary which is on US East for GCP. So basically you can see I have the 3 flavor of account, and all the 3 flavor are set on 3 different region and across 3 different cloud provider. So one is on AWS, one is on Azure, one is on GCP, and my client application will connect to either of them depending upon which one is active, and the red line shows that this connection is broken or down. Green connection shows the active connection, and dotted gray line shows the inactive connection. And this is the global URL which is known as a connection object in Snowflake, which client application will use and connect to either of them, which one is active. So let's start with the demo and see how we can set up this architecture and take the benefit out of this. So before we start, I would just like to emphasize on few of the prerequisite. This feature will be only applicable to the account which has organization at org admin or organization level feature enabled. To enable this feature, you need a org admin account first, else this feature will not work. And you need an account admin role to do all this setup. So without account admin role, you will not able to set up any of the client redirect feature. So before we start, there are a couple of prerequisites you have to do. So first of all, you need a org admin account. So this is my primary account, and if you go on the this PPT, you will see that primary account is on UWest to AWS. So let me go back here. So this is my primary account UWest 2, and this is my secondary first account, and this is my secondary second account. So let's go in the first account. Let's use the org admin role and then see what all organization I have. So if you see the same thing which I have just showed you, I have 3 different accounts. This is my primary account, this is my secondary 1, this is my secondary 2. All are business critical edition. On business critical edition, all are on 3 different region. All the 3 has 3 different locator, as you can see here. Now what I have to do, before we start with this client redirect, your account should have the data replication enabled. So that's one of the thing you have to do, that your data replication is enabled. So for me it's already enabled, but I'm just going to go and execute again. So basically it will show you that success message. That is very important. So if you don't see success message, that means your data replication is not enabled. So this on all the 3 account, based on the account label, I have to enable the database replication as a prerequisite to start with this connection object. Then the second thing is like you need to use the account admin role, and you need to select the warehouse and then look for the replication account. So when you click on show replication account, you will see that you have just enabled all the 3 accounts, and you will see that this is the 3 different account on which replication is enabled. Now you will if you want to see what all connection your account has, so if you execute show connection, it will show you all the connection detail. At the moment we don't have any connection. What we will do, we will create an connection account. So basically we will create connection, and I will give just user friendly name, so it can be any name based on your organization choice. So I'm just going to create a connection called Rajiv Gupta Snowflake, and then I am going to just set up the failover of this primary connection to the secondary connection. So these are my secondary connections, secondary 1, secondary 2. Now I will click on again on show connection, and now you will see that my primary connection got created. So this is my connection name, this is my primary connection, and this is my secondary connection. So if I fail over, it will fail over either to secondary 1 or secondary 2, right? And if you see, if you can come over here, you will see this is my connection URL. So basically this is an organization name hyphen connection name dot snowflake dot computing.com. So this is my URL. So at the end, if I execute this, I will be able to connect to my connection, means I will be able to connect to the account which is currently active, and using this global URL. So I have no more have to use this connection property like this, where I have to provide the account locator, then region, then cloud provider, and then .snowflakecomputing.com. Rather, I will just use the organization and connection name .snowflakecomputing.com. So this is the way how you can use that to connect using Snowflake Web UI. But I don't want to do that. Basically, I will connect with the client application as per my desired architecture. If you see, I will use the SnowSQL to connect using this URL, and will connect to my primary account at the beginning. But before we go to there, I just want to show you that what is my current account name. So you can see my current account name is JA97611, right? Similarly, all the 3 different account has 3 different names. So if I go here, my secondary 1 account name is WB55548, and similarly the second 2 has different name. Okay, so today what means like now what I am going to do is like I am going to create a SQL file which will just give me the current account name. So basically this is a very simple SQL script which I have created. I am using execute immediate, and then I am just returning the property of the current account. So the connection which I am using to connect, it will just give me the current account name, and then I am going to execute this using the SnowSQL command. So this so I will just show you the small demo. This script is already created and kept in one of the Snowflake directory in my local laptop. So what I'm going to do is like this is the path where my script is kept. What I'm going to do is like at the moment, let me first show you what is my primary connection. So at the moment, this account which is JA97611 is my primary account, and if I show you, this is the current account name. Okay, so let me connect to my command line. So here you can see that I'm using SnowSQL, and then I'm providing the account name as organization hyphen connection name, and then I'm providing my username, and then I'm passing this file name. This is basically to execute the command which is mentioned over here, and it will just return me the current account name which I am connecting to. So this will give me the way which is my current account I am connected to. So you can do it in 2 different options. Option 1 is either you can go to that directory where your file is kept using this, and then you can use this format to execute the file, or you can also provide the file path along with file name using the -f option. So I'm just, because I am already on that path, so I'm just going to use this option. So I'm going to just execute this and press enter, and then I will get a password prompt. So might be it's taking a bit time. Let me key in my password. So I've just put my password, and you can see that it shows JA97611 is my current account, because that's my current account, right? Now let me connect to my secondary one account. Okay, in this secondary account I am also going to use the same thing. I am going to use the role account admin and a warehouse, and then I am going to create the replica of the connection with the same name. So here the connection name will remain same, only thing is it will be the replica of the connection. So let me quickly go and execute this connection, and now if I execute show connection, it will show me two records. One will be the primary, where is primary is true, and other is false. In both cases primary is this and failover is allowed to this, right? Similarly on the third account as well, I will go ahead and create the replica of the account, and if I go and click on show connection, now I will see the three connection. One will be the primary and other two are the inactive connection at the moment. All right, so now the second part is now suppose for any reason your account get down, this region is down, or there is some issue on this account, or it's a planned failover, right? So your organization is trying to do a drill for the failover, and you are doing intentionally, you are forcefully doing the failover, right? So if that's the scenario, in our case we have to use that option, because we can't bring this environment down on our own. So what we will do, we will do the forcefully manual failover, and we will redirect the connection, assuming that our this region is down or this account is down for any reason. We have to do the failover. So basically what we will do, we will make the secondary account one as a primary connection. So what we will do, so at the moment you see that my connection is connected to this region and this account. The moment I will go and start the primary, change the primary to this one, so I will just do the alter connection name and make it primary. So now if I execute this, now this account will be secondary one account is my primary account, and other two account are my secondary account. So if I go and click on show connection, you will see that the is primary is now false for this account, which was my primary account earlier. Now secondary account is my primary account. So it takes 20 to 25 seconds to switch the connections details on the background on this connection property. Basically if you try to connect now, it might give you an error. Sometimes it gives you an error, user ID password wrong, if it's not done at the background, but sometimes it also happen very quickly. Let me try to key in my password, and now you can see that it has happened in 20 second lag. So now you can see that I have used the same connection property, but my account details has been changed. So currently my current account is WP5549. So behind the scene, your account administrator in your organization will fail over the connection from one account to another account, regardless of whether it is set up on same region, means like regardless of whether what region it is set up or which cloud provider is there. It doesn't matter for your client application. You will get the seamless context switching of this connection. So now if I go again, and if I go on third account, and if I do the same thing, let me make it this primary now, and if I go and see the connection property, you can see that now this account is my primary, the secondary two, and all other two are non-active account. Now let me go quickly and see if I am able to see the connection of the third account. So let me key in my password, and now I can see that I am connected to third account. So this is how you can easily switch your connection behind the scene and your client application will not able to understand which one it is connected. So this is very helpful when your client application, when your application is client facing and you want your application to be available all the time regardless of which account is working behind the same. So this is one thing. And yes, apart from this, like yeah, now another one of the important thing is like you might want to see that who all is connecting to your account and through which, whether they are using the connection property or they are directly connecting using this URL format. So you can get those information if you want. So if you execute the login history or login history by user function, you will get all this information. So if you see here, if I do it order by descending event timestamp, you will see that right now I am connected using connection. So at the moment you see this current time, so I am connecting using Rajiv Gupta Snowflake connection property, hence under connection it is showing me the connection name. If I am not using connection property, it will be null like this, and it will show that I am connected using SnowSQL CLI, and this is my version. So if I go and directly use this without using the connection property, I'm directly putting the account details and connecting using SnowSQL. So let me connect here and let's see what happened on the login history. So okay, I think I have given the wrong password, or okay, so now you can see I'm connected to my account on this JA97661, and if I go here and say select current underscore account, you will see that this is my current account where I'm connected, but I have not used the connection property, rather I have used the direct account level details information. Now let's go back and see what it shows on the login history. Hopefully it had got replicated till now. And let me do this order by descending, and now you can see that I am connected to this account without using the connection property. So those details are also recorded over here. So this is like end-to-end demo of how you can set up your client connection and how you can fail over to one account to another account, means primary account to secondary account, and how you can have a setup where you can have a your account can be set up across region and across cloud provider, but your client application doesn't have to bother about which account is they are being connected. Rather they will happy because they are always available because of this feature. So now because I have already done this demo, let's clean up this. So to clean up we have to use the drop connection, but before dropping you have to first drop the other two secondary setup before dropping the primary setup. So if you try to drop the primary connection first, you will get an error message that this is your primary account. Let's do this. So let's first show what is the show connection, and let's see which one is primary. So here this is my primary, which is the third account. So if I go here and do the drop, it will show me an error message that this is, you have to drop the secondary connection first. So let's go here and drop this connection, go here and drop this connection, and now if we come here and drop this connection, it will allow us to drop. So now all the connections are dropped, and if I go here and execute, it will show me nothing. So now if I try to connect using the same feature, so let me exit this, and if I go here and try to connect using the connection property, it will not allow me to do that. It will give me an error. So let's wait. So we will get some error over here. you can see what is the error message. Could not connect to Snowflake backend after 0 attempt importing, because the SnowSQL was unable to find this connection property, because this is no more active in our setup. So thank you guys for this and for this demo, for seeing this demo, and I would request you to please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hope you have liked this demo. Thank you.